guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I woke up, it's Saturday, and I was like, I'm just going to do my go-to makeup. So this is what I do when I just want to look nice. Then I know this kind of like suits me. It's back to my kind of grungier styles of makeup. And yeah, I'm using a few new products that I've not showed you guys yet, so I hope you like it. And if you'd like to see how I created this look, stay tuned. Let's do this. Okay, so recently, I still love my Bobbi Brown face base, obviously, but I've been using the SKYN Pure Cloud Cream, and I've been really liking it, so I'm going to start my skin off with that. It smells amazing. I feel like my skin's been a lot kind of calmer when I've been using it. It does say, like the brand slogan, if you will, is solutions for stressed skin. Yeah, I've just been really liking it. It hydrates me just enough. It's nice under makeup as well because it's cloud cream, it's really light. Next thing I'm going to go in with is my Tarte Maracuja eye treatment. I've gone through one of these already. I just really like it. I think it's light enough that it doesn't get in the way of my eye makeup. Super hydrating, which is obviously important around the eye area, and it's not too thick. I don't like anything with too much residue around my eyeballs. Fresh as a daisy. So I've gone a few days with no makeup, just wearing those kind of products. Those skincare products, and it's been pretty fab. Next thing I'm going to go in with is my primer. This is the YSL Top Secrets Instant Moisture Glow. I've only used this like maybe 5 times now, but every time I use it, my foundation lasts ages, and it also has a really nice glow to it, so I'm liking it. I'm liking it a whole lot. As with any kind of YSL product as well, it is quite luxurious. It feels nice on the skin. It's not one of those primers that is slippery like with silica. Like me personally, I'm not a huge fan of, well, I've not really given them a good try, but I prefer a kind of gel primer. Now we're going to go in with foundation. This is my Born This Way foundation, and the shade I am is light beige. I've been using this since I went away with Too Faced, so that sounds really bad. I did use it beforehand, but I used it with a brush, which was fine. It was a nice foundation, but it applies so much better with a beauty blender. So I just start in the middle of my face and then work my way out. And yeah, I've been using this every day. I really, really like it. I like how you can still kind of see like skin through it, if you know what I mean. Just beauty blending that on. But how nice is that? Straight away, it's beautiful. And it covers up any kind of little scars I've got from blemishes and discoloration in my skin, and I think it just brightens it up a lot. Now the concealer I'm going to use is the Instant Anti-Age Eraser Eye Maybelline. So it's a really popular Maybelline concealer. I went into Boots to grab this. It was pretty sold out. I've used it a couple of times and it's pretty amazing. And I like how easy it is as well, just a little twist. And then I'm just going to highlight my whole face with this colour. I got the colour light, but yeah, whenever I've used this, it really doesn't move. And then I'm just going to blend that back out with my beauty blender. And I think with the pigment, it just blends really nicely. It doesn't disappear or anything, which I've had with drugstore concealers. I find that you put them on and they look lovely, and then as soon as you start blending, it disappears, but you don't get that with this at all. I think it's fab. I'm going to go in with Lay and Low Paint Pot by MAC. This is my go-to paint pot, to be honest. I use it every day. If you are a fair bit paler than myself, you might find it's a little bit orange, in which case I would go for Painterly or Soft Ochre. Those are both good shades as well. And I'm just going to use my Urban Decay Domed Concealer brush just to apply that all over my lid. See how bright this eye looks now compared to this one? It just gets rid of any kind of darkness in the lid, any discoloration. And I'm going to put that under the eye as well. So for me, that's like a really perfect base. Like I've been really liking doing this. Next thing I'm going to do, get my favourite Kat Von D Translucent Locket Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm going to take my damp beauty blender. And I'm just going to set my concealer under my eyes. And then I get the kind of fat bit of the beauty blender and I just pat that on in between my eyebrows because that's where I get shiny. And then just my smile lines. The curse of being a happy person. A little bit of my chin as well. So just literally my centre areas and under my eyes, because that is where I crease or go shiny through the day. The eye look I'm going to do is from when I was away in LA with Too Faced. A lot of people requested to see that look on my Instagram, so I'm going to use the chocolate bar palette from Too Faced to create it. I'm going to use my MAC 224 brush and this colour here to set my lid. This palette smells ridiculous. I thought I would zoom you in so you can see. So I'm going to go in with the shade White Chocolate and just set my entire lid. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Hazelnut, which is just here. It's like the kind of lightest transition-y shade, if you will. And we're going to use the same 224 brush and we're going to start building that up in the crease. And I bring my smokes quite high up in the inner corner here, and then make sure that it's nice kind of underneath the brow here, so you're getting that nice highlight. Just kind of tilting my brush upwards and using the edge of the brush to define the crease, and then the rest of the brush is just kind of diffusing that up towards the brow. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my NYX 17 brush and the colour Milk Chocolate, which is just here, and we're going to define that crease a little bit more. And then I'm going to go back in with my 224 brush and the transition shade and just blend that out a little bit. Now I'm going to start darkening that up again with Cherry Cordial, which is the super dark purple in the palette basically. It's the darkest purple. And I'm going to go in with my NYX 17 brush again and just start defining that. Once you've got that kind of built up on the top, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe away this translucent powder underneath my eyes, and all that's left is a set under eye. And we're going to start bringing these dark colours underneath the eye. So I'm going to go in with my Smith 230 brush and the colour Milk Chocolate, which is the second darkest colour we used. I'm going to blend that out with my 224, and I'm going to try and get these ends kind of a little bit more rounded, because I love it when it goes like this at the sides. So that's what we're going to try and do. So just creating that shape with the 224 brush and a little bit of that Milk Chocolate colour. Just don't be scared to bring it far down your eye. I'm going to go in with the Cherry Cordial colour, which is that purple again, with my Zoeva 224, the one, the only. Just to get that nice rounded shape again. And then again, blending that out with my 224. I'm actually going to take that 224 and the Cherry Cordial colour once more and just try and buff that into the crease a little bit. To set the lid, I'm going to use this colour again. We're going to keep it all matte, and that just really brightens it up. And the brush I'm using is the Morphe M422 brush. For this look, I don't use liner, I just put lashes and mascara on, so we're going to do that. I'm going to use my Mad Max mascara. I've used this in the last couple videos because I really like it. I think it's a great mascara. For lashes, we're going to use the Lilly lashes in Opulence. I'm going to foot around with these, make sure that they're dry, and I'm going to do my brows off camera because my last video was a brow tutorial on how I've been doing my brows lately, so I'll link that down below and I'll catch you back here to finish the skin. Now it's up to you if you want to add a little bit inner corner sparkle. I'm going to just add a little bit of the champagne truffle colour on my inner corner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Nars Laguna bronzer. I got this from duty free on my way home from LA the last time because everyone says it's the best ever and I want to try it and I actually really like it. So it's the M402 brush from Morphe, the big huge one that everyone uses. I'm just going to start creating some colour. And now with this bronzer I just go in with a little bit at a time, it's pretty dark. And I'm going to go under my chin. One thing I noticed when I use this bronzer is the place where I stopped powdering my eyes kind of thing can go a little bit patchy, but the blusher I use kind of like matches that up. The next product for cheeks is my Laura Geller Blush and Brighten in the colour Sunswept. I love this so much. I just get the same brush, a little bit on the top, and it just adds a really lovely blush to the skin. It's like perfect for autumn, I feel, but I've been using this every single day. Now I'm going to go in with my Kevyn Aucoin medium sculpting powder with my Smith 112 brush, and I'm just going to chisel the very backs of my cheekbones. And then while I've got this brush in my hand, I'm going to go back in with my Laguna and just quickly bronze the sides of my nose. This is just like a really quick, easy nose contour, and then I just kind of touch underneath as well. And it just means that your nose, because obviously you've done all the sculpting to the outsides of your face, you need a little something here just to give it dimension. Highlight time. I'm going to use my Anastasia Glow Kit in Sundipped with my Zoeva Rose Golden 129 fan brush, and I'm going to go in with a mix of this colour here, Summer and Moonstone. And then I just use my hands to apply a little bit of highlighter on the end of my nose, and then I just pat that in with my beauty blender. And then same thing, my Cupid's bow. Last but not least, we're going to do lips. So I'm going to use the NYX Turnt Up lipstick in the shade Flawless. Suits me fine. And then I'm going to use Illamasqua lip liner in Dream. This is the Slick Stick. Yeah, Slick Stick in Dream. This is my favourite brownie nude liner. Oh my god, it's so nice, guys. Oh my god, that is a beautiful colour. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you liked it. As always, I will link everything I use down below in the down bar. Down below. Down there.